Hey guys, it's Eagerback Dolphin here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review. So for this movie review, I'm going to be reviewing a superhero movie that is a sequel to an awesome superhero movie that came out in 2002, and it's first sequel that came out in 2004. And this movie is directed by Sam Raimi, and that is Spider-Man 3. So yeah, so the plot of Spider-Man 3 is basically it takes place like a year after the events of the second Spider-Man film, which is Spider-Man 2, where you basically have Peter Parker who wants to propose to Mary Jane because Peter Parker wants to Mary Jane. So basically at one point of the film, where Peter and Mary Jane were together at a park. They're like near where they were, there was a mirror that 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 hit in the park, which was near. And basically, that meteor has like that like meteor has like and it has an extraterrestrial symbiote, which follows like Peter, and then eventually it made like Peter's Spider-Man suit turn into black. So yeah, so basically, like in the film, you basically have like Harry Osborn, which is Peter's former best friend, who basically is trying to who basically like turns to New Goblin, so he can get like revenge on Peter for killing his father, Norman Osborn, in the first Spider-Man film. And basically like later on in the film, Peter Parker finds out his whose uncle's Ben's true killer, which happened in Spider-Man in the first Spider-Man film, and that is Vince Marco, who basically like later on in the film he becomes Sandman, and then basically like later on in the film you have this photographer named Eddie Brock, who's basically like a rival photographer for, for against Peter Parker in the Daily Bugle, where basically like later on in the film he transforms into Venom. So yeah, so basically later on in the film, Peter is be like Peter is like facing being is facing some challenges with this like extraterrestrial symbiote that is affecting his like Spider-Man suit. So basically like he's trying to like he's like adapting of being of his like anger and some like negative traits with this like symbiote. So yeah, so like basically like later on in the film, Venom slash Eddie Brock teams up with Sandman to kidnap Mary Jane so that he could try so they could like try to end Spider-Man for once and for all. So basically, it's up to like Peter Parker slash Spider-Man to try to stop um 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 Sandman and Sandman and Venom from kidnapping Mary Jane. So yeah, so basically that's like pretty much like the plot of Spider-Man 3. So what do I think of it? In my opinion, I thought Spider-Man 3 was a good superhero movie from 2007, and also I thought this was a good sequel as well. Also, many people really don't like this movie. Like they say it's like the worst. It's like the worst film of the. It's like the worst Spider-Man film. But to me, it's not that bad. I don't see anything wrong about this film. I feel like this movie is like it's like the worst out of the Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. But either way, I don't say it's like a bad movie. I just like, say it's a good movie, but it's like not like the best. Like I thought like the cast members did good playing their characters. Like you have like Tobey Maguire who plays Peter Parker slash Spider-Man in this film. He did good. You have Kristen Dunst who played Mary Jane Watson in this film. He did good. And you have James Franco who played Harry Osborn in this film. He did good as well. And you have Thomas Hayden Church who played Flint Marco slash Sam in this film. He did good. And all the other cast members did good playing their roles as well. And yeah. Also I thought the acting in this film it was like it was good, but not like the best. I thought like the story of this film it was good, but it was like a little long in this film. Like I felt this film didn't really need to be that long, and yeah, and also I thought like everything about this movie was just good, but it's not like the best. Like I feel like the first two Spider-Man films were better than this film, but anyway, I still think it's a good movie, and yeah, and also you guys been wondering Hugo Patrick Dolphin, what would we rate Spider-Man 3? I'll rate Spider-Man I meant to say, sorry about that. It was Hugo Patrick Dolphin. Um, have you seen Spider-Man 3 in theaters? And the answer to that question is No, I have not seen Spider-Man 3 in theaters because I was like 2 years old when this movie came out, so I was not able to see this movie when it first came out in theaters. But when I first watched this movie, I thought it was a good movie. I thought Spider-Man 3 was a good sequel to the first two Spider-Man films, but either way, it's still not like the best movie. Like it's still not like a very good, a great sequel. But either way, in my opinion, I think it was a good sequel. And yeah, and also, you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, what will you rate, will you recommend Spider-Man 3 to a friend? And the answer to that question is yes. I'll just say, I'll say to anyone who loves Spider-Man and loves like movies that are directed by Sam Raimi, I just say give it a watch. But to me, it's not that bad. But I still think it's a good movie. And yeah, so but in my opinion, I feel like Spider-Man 3 is like it's a good film. But to me, some so but I say to but I will like kind of recommend this film. But to me, it's not that bad. And to me, I'll just say give it a watch. But to me, it's not a bad film. I feel like it's a good film, but not like the best. But not like the best superhero movie. And yeah, and also you guys been wondering, Hugo Patrick Dolphin, what would you rate Spider-Man 3? I rate Spider-Man 3, uh, 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie. Everything about this movie is pretty good. It's pretty good. You have not seen this movie, then I recommend you watch this movie because to me, I feel I I feel like you're gonna like this movie, but I feel like it's not like the worst Spider-Man film. But it's not like an awful movie. But to me, it's a good film. But if you really don't like this movie, then that's fine with you. I respect your opinion as long as you respect mine. So yeah. So yeah, guys. That's it for this movie review. So hope you guys enjoy this movie review. So make sure you like the video, comment the video, share this video to all your friends and family. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos of Pika Patrick Dolphin. See ya guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye everybody, and that's about it from Pika Patrick Dolphin.